time they were trying to introduce you.
Cage
Yeah,
Minds.
I can hear you now.
Cage Minds. Micah Frankel. Rumble at the Ranch. 10 days away. In the main event, Maurice Jackson, and he joins us now. Thank you for the time. How you feeling, Hulk?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Rejuvenated.
You've had a lot of opponent changes recently. The promotion to put out Lenny Lovato. Now it's Raul Frias. What's it been like for you leading up to the fight, just trying to get opponents secure, which is something we know has been hard for you?
It's been kind of rough, you know. It's hard to, keep a clear head sometimes when you don't know when you're going to fight. I mean, I've been training in the sport for a long time, and it's been a while since I had a fight because of this type of stuff and the fight game. So, it's all a part of the fight game, and I guess I just had bad luck, and I'm the recipient on the side, this time. So it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that part. All I can do is just try to stay ready and hopefully that I'm blessed with a fight.
Well, what did you think when another one fell through? You hear that the opponent you thought you had was getting announced for another fight, Lenny Lovato, and he said he had never signed a contract to fight you, so there's a lot of controversy going on. How did you handle all of that?
I mean, of course I was frustrated at the heat of the moment. I might have splurged out and said some things, and I know that everybody is watching, so, I might have said some things, maybe to manipulate, instigate, but it is what it is. I feel like, it's hard. He knows he signed the contract. If he did, if he didn't, I don't know. I just was told by the promoter that he did, and so that's why I thought I was fighting. And I guess when I found out, I kind of was, bummed out about it. But like I said, this is the type of sport we're in nowadays.
Well, now, Raul, your new opponent, 8-1. What have you found out about his game?
I mean, records don't really tell much about a fighter, really. I mean, records is good to have, but I mean, I don't really look at a fighter by his record, so I don't really have no thoughts. So my only thoughts is the same thoughts I had. I don't fight Lenny or anybody else. I'm just going to make them fight my style of fighting and just go out there and do what I do.
So we knew after Lenny falling out, you kind of, at least from judging on Facebook, sounded like you weren't too hopeful of getting a fight right now, and you were talking about taking a vacation, going back home to Chicago. How close were you to getting out of town again before finding out you were still on the card and you did have an opponent?
Actually, it was like a 2-week notice. A 2-week notice. It was kind of hard to go from vacating, and I really wasn't thinking about the gym. Took a little time off the gym, and was more eating what I wanted to eat. Wasn't really doing as much as a fighter should be doing. But I guess in a fighter you always have that thing like riding a bike. It's easy to jump back on and and do it. So I just kind of was I had to smack myself in the face a few times to say, hey, look, man, this is the career you in. You can see your family afterwards.
So now, with that little vacation, is 170, is the cut going to be harder now, that little time you took off?
I mean, of course the cut's going to be harder, but, I'm a professional fighter. I never blew the scales, I always made the weight, so, I mean, it's just, that means I just got to work 3-4 times harder than I did it before, that's all.
And now you have an opponent to concentrate on. The gym has moved. I've heard there's a new location for the gym. What's happened with you guys at Littrell's as a whole?
I mean, it's probably good things going on. I mean, I'm glad the gym is expanding and stuff like that. With all that happening, training's kind of hard. Unfortunately, but we've been able to work with Ray at Albuquerque Kickboxing, and been able to work out with different guys and stuff like that. So it actually works out together. Nothing going. I'm pretty sure we'll be back. We'll be back to the regular regiment. But yeah. I mean, pretty much.
So what's it been like having another different outlook, changing things up?
I'm sorry, say what?
another different outlook, changing things up, keeping it fresh in the training? Because you said things have been a little different now, so what's it like keeping everything fresh, a little different, and it's new stuff so you're never getting bored?
You know what? I kind of try to keep everything in my head, and I got goals set ahead of me. So when I have goals set ahead of me, it's kind of easy to stay motivated. Then I do a lot of things like, I'm a lame, so I don't do too much. I watch a lot of Muhammad Ali stuff and a lot of blood sport stuff. It always keeps me in the fighting aspect, and it always keep my mind, focused on what type of gladiator I really am. And, getting bored with this sport is hard to get bored because it's always something to do.
We know you've had the ups and downs, the fights falling out, but now a main event spotlight. What does that mean to you?
This fight is a definite must-win fight for me. I'm still young in my career. I still have a lot of growing to do. I still have, a lot of proving to the people who I am. So to me, this is the most definite have-to-win fight. And this can actually, get more eyes on me that I need, for me to put myself in the position of, the driver's seat where I can, guide my career to where it needs to be at. So this is a very important fight, probably one of the most important, not the most important fight that I'm going to have of my career right now.
And then what is your mentality now going into this fight? You said it's very important. Where does that leave your mindset at?
I have to win. I won't take nothing else for an answer right now. I can't take anything else for an answer. So everything is completely dedicated on Raul right now. Everything that I do, everything that I eat, how many miles that I run, everything is dedicated on specifically this fight right here.
And then who are some people that have been helping you really closely for this camp?
Of course, Chris Lachelle, he's been awesome, man. We all just happen to adapt to different fighters and stuff like that, and him being a veteran of the sport and, working with some of the best fighters in the world, he's been able to keep me on course and, keep my mind straight with certain things. And Ray, I've been working with a lot of the little guys just because of the fact that I'm looking for speed in this fight. I'm expecting a lot of speed with this guy, seeing to it that he probably moves up weight class. So, really, it's more than anything, it's just it's the mental thing, staying focused, man. That's pretty much it with me.
You talked about it sounds like he's moving up a weight class to come take you on. You're expecting a lot of speed out of him. So how much have you been concentrating then on your power then to concentrate that, and particularly probably your grappling, being able to get a hold of him and hold him?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
How much have you been focusing on then, if he's the speed, you have the strength, and using that in combination with your grappling?
Yeah, that's what the game plan is. That's the game plan is, pressure on. And, if I do get my grips on him, pretty much make him work like hell to get away. And from there on, do what I'm specialized in, my wrestling, put it to use, ground and pound, whenever I get a chance to, and try to wear him down that way. Because, a big down anybody will wear anybody down. So, that's pretty much the game plan for this fight right here. It's all it's what we've been training. That's what we've been training and working on.
It's a special, unique event. It's going to be MMA mixed with bull riding. So, do you fancy yourself a rodeo kind of guy?
No, you know what? I've never been to a rodeo, but I've seen them, and you got to be a pretty tough guy there. You ride a bull anytime, and so have respect for those guys, and I've seen horse go in places they should probably go. So, hey, I would say I'm going to be a fan myself watching that.
Definitely looks exciting. I got to thank you for the time. Did you have any message for the fans?
stay alert and come out, enjoy a good ride of good night of fights, and you won't be disappointed. And get ready to see a lot of action. So I know you guys been participating. I love you guys, and thank you to all my bosses who's been here with me throughout all this journey of mine, and ups and downs. And just come on out and watch Hawks and Bash.
Rumble at the Ranch in Los Lunas, September 20th. We'll see you guys out there. You still there?